I got so angry, I ripped my pants. That's how angry I am about this topic. I'm not gonna get angry about this. Okay, all right, so here's the thing, right? So you wanna host a car show, and I have one tip for you, and the biggest tip that I could possibly give you is don't. Sorry, that intro may have been a little bit aggressive. So you want to host a car show. That's a personal one for me. My name is Alex from Fitment Industries, where you can find all things wheels, tires, suspension related, fitmentindustries.com, there's a plug. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, you're missing out on some pretty cool stuff. I mean, look at all the stuff that you could potentially be watching. You guys ever had a Slapshot before? All you gotta do is stop having boring salads, right? All you gotta do is you put it in there, you Slapshot, boom. Slap it one time, you got yourself salad dressing. You slap it twice, you got more salad dressing, because I don't know what else you would do with salad dressing. You might be wondering, Alex, how would you know this information? Well, let me tell you, I've done this shit for a while. If there were karate belts associated with car shows, I would definitely be like the black belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done them, I've been there, I get it. I know what this is something that is a very touchy subject for a couple people, and it's definitely something that I just wish people just knew maybe just a hair lick more about it. But anyway, car shows are a great way to bring people together and form like a local community meet. But did you hear the word that I said? Did you hear it? I'll say it again. Meet. First thing to remember if you're looking to host a car show is that they are not the same thing as a car meet. So let me explain. On the side, we have a car meet. They're like these great little guys, free to attend, they're easy to set up, they're little playful guys that don't require too much like staff or trouble, and anyone can really host a car meet, for the most part. Police usually don't get too upset. You can kind of just do your own thing and like you cruise and you have fun and you talk about how you love the car scene and how you guys are gonna start your own thing and make stickers and shirts and stuff. But then on this side, you have a car show. These guys are a little bit more sophisticated, right? They're generally larger. They require way more work, more startup. They have a higher like tier for quality entries. They have more staffing involved, and they're more about showcasing vehicles. They're bringing a group of people together to just randomly talk in a parking lot. Now I know that's different, right? You're like, well, I want to host a meet or I want to host a show, but shows kind of take a little bit of that like localness out of it. And it's important to note that the two are different and one isn't inherently better than the other. However, if you're a greenie and have never hosted a show before in your entire life, this is a lovely time to just start with a meet. Because here's why. It's kind of like a first date where expectations are pretty low. You're gonna show up, but you're not sure like what you're gonna get. Maybe it's an awesome date. Maybe it makes you question why you leave the house at all. Either way, meets can really help someone understand the scope of what it takes to actually host a car show. Don't just jump straight into the show because you're just likely going to mess it up. And then if people paid to get into the show, they're gonna be mad. You just have to plan things out a little bit better, because if you're going to just plan something for like the week of for a car show, it's just not how it works. You need to plan your show like months in advance. If you're making it a big boy show, then you have to, because here's why, okay? You got these weird things that are called licenses, right? It allows you to do things. Then you have police involvement, because they want to make sure that the things that you're doing are legal. Then you have permits, which are different than licenses, and they allow you to do things in certain locations at certain times as long as they're legal. Then you have to find staff or volunteers so that you can do the thing appropriately with the amount of people that are coming in. Then you have logistical planning for profit and loss, because the thing that you're going to end up doing is going to cost money, and you're going to need to find a way to get it back if you plan on having more than one car show, unless you're just very philanthropic, which usually just never really pans out. And a lot of times you also have to figure out the fact that your thing may fall on another date of another thing. And if you're one of the little guys and you're planning your show last minute and you step on the dates of somebody that has a big boy show going on, you're going to catch a lot of flack for it. It's just kind of a thing. You're gonna have to find an event location to actually do the thing, which if you do host a car show and you don't ask the event location for approval, you're gonna have a bad time. You have to get the marketing plans to actually get people to show up to go to the thing, and there's probably gonna be like 2 or 3 more things that we probably already forgot. But this is how it works. When it comes down to it, this also helps attendees plan for your show. The more time you give them, the more apt they are to actually schedule around your thing. Having time also allows all of the above to be planned without having a heart attack. There's nothing more petrifying than hosting a car show without proper planning and having like 1,500 people show up and 500 cars. Trust me. Then, if you're not planned for the actual premise of a car show, people are gonna be like, oh, hold on there, bud. Where are the trophies? Judging cars can and will always be difficult, and people take that damn serious. Plan appropriately to judge the cars or whatever it is that you're planning on doing in whatever respective classes they could possibly have, because only using your eyeballs and nothing else is a very bad idea, as most people are gonna miss pretty much all of the little things that actually make a car win over another car. Use pre-registration information to grab a gauge on the vehicles before they even enter, then you'll have an idea on the cars before the show even starts. We recommend using a point system to keep it unbiased as possible, and be thorough, because if you don't, people are not gonna like you. They're not gonna like your show, and they're not gonna come back. It's a thing. Remember, car show. Trophies, you gotta pay to enter. There's a little bit more politics behind that. Car meet, it's like the fun uncle that you never really have to worry about. You can take the change out of their center console and the quarters and stuff, so you can get Coke, and they're not gonna rat you out because they're cool. Car shows are a difficult thing to validate. If somebody is doing it as like a conglomerate, like some of those other shows, it's easy because it's just like money coming in and money going out. And that's why a lot of those shows just exist. But if you're a young Slim Jim, you gotta love what you're doing, because if you don't, you're not probably gonna stay in it for a long time. Car shows aren't easy, and it's hardly ever like monetarily worth it. Once all the licenses are paid, the event permits, the tickets, etc., you'll have just enough to buy yourself a sticker and maybe a snack pack from Culver's. Car shows are like a weird thing too, because over time people get acclimated for them just to be a thing. Like, you're just obligated to continue hosting them period over period over period of time. And while the car scene, generally speaking, especially for us, is just one that's a teeny bit younger than the older car shows, a lot of times people get a little bit entitled about the shows that they attend. So if you're not afraid to get into the politics of it a little bit, car shows can be actually quite fun. But for anybody to assume that they're not a massive pain in the to the people that are actually hosting them, you have just another thing coming. Car shows are fun, they're cool, they're exciting, they're fun to host, but they are, if car shows and me were in a relationship, it would be listed as complicated on Facebook. That's all I have to say about it. We hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know in the comment section below what you'd like to see us talk about next. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. Don't forget wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentindustries.com. Don't forget to subscribe. Car shows, fun to go to. We'll probably be at like 9 or 10 of them this year. Let us know which one you want to see us come to, and we'll be there to hang out and talk. Definitely not drink beer, because you're not supposed to do that at car shows. We'll see you later. Peace.